Okay, welcome back. Welcome to subscribers. Thank you very much for being subscribers. We appreciate you. One thing I didn't say on the main episode, Neil, I don't know whether you noticed, but I'm in my new flat, and you see my artwork on my Goddard pictures are already there.
I did notice.
Right.
You sound different as well. So it's
Oh, do I?
Yeah. There's a different acoustic in the room,
yes.
and just nice to see Goddard nice and prominent behind you there.
Yeah, it's really nice actually. It's a lovely place. It's not a lower ground floor flat anymore, so there's a lot of light coming this way. And actually, it's like the building is one of those square ones where there's a middle bit that there's nothing in it, if you see what I mean. But there is something in it, which is a Japanese garden.
Wow, nice.
And it's really, really nice to take my chair and sit with the blinds half open and read, and then stare out the window at this Japanese garden. Think, oh, this is really good. I've actually started reading again.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, which is really good. And I think it is because I just feel kind of lighter.
Yeah.
It's amazing how a change of space can impact your your life really, in general. I mean, it's an obvious thing to say. And the other thing before we start talking about movies is, I want to just say, I got your postcard, and I'm really impressed with that postcard. That is amazing. That's great postcard action.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a brilliant building, is that? And
I thought you'd like that.
Always nice. The Bauhaus Archive Museum for Gestalting. So yeah, fantastic. So thanks for that. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that it arrived.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good trip. I was in Berlin for a week.
Yep.
And just under a week, I was invited by the Soundwatch Music Film Festival to do an event with my book and sort of do some introductions and some Q&As. And I was originally introduced to the people there through Christine France, who we've had on the podcast, and who made a film about Sleaford mods that I write about in the book. So I got to hang out with her as well.
Great.
And we saw a show. We saw Kate Le Bon, and I just love Berlin so much. So
it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I got the. Did you get the email this week for the press accreditation for festival? I was like, God damn it!
I did. And I'm kind of tempted. So the university here is doing it. The school's doing a trip.
Okay.
I can't really justify February. I've got some other bigger trips planned,
right?
Including going back to Berlin for another book event, because I was asked to do another one, and then maybe back in November for the 10th anniversary of this festival that I did. So yeah, hopefully we'll be spending some more time there next year. But I do. Yes. You said when I said I was going, you were like, "Let's do the festival." And I think 2027 is definitely a goal for the Berlinale again, because I just love it.
I might do a long weekend if certain things come together. I might do a sort of travel on the Thursday evening, do do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, travel back on the Monday. I might do that.
Cool.
Because I can just take. There's certain things up in the air, but I might fancy that for a little weekend away as a little present to myself.
Yeah. That would be great.
Yeah, which would be good. In terms of travels, not quite as glamorous, but I was up in Manchester.
I think that's as glamorous. I love Manchester as much as I love Berlin. So let's not be down on it. It
was funny though, because I was put up in a hotel just by the station, so it was a research weekend, but it was really interesting. And again, sort of talking about AI, and obviously it's the polemic subject of the moment. I think in a cultural, critical, creative sense. But yeah, it was somebody who contributed to the book on podcasting that I just recently published, and they wanted to develop this idea of, and we've done it anyway quite a few times, which is starting a academic output with the conversation, or where does the conversation fit in that entire process, and actually having a methodology to think through what you would do that, and not just a kind of like a focus on the conversation itself and a repositioning of that. And, we talked a lot about this in oral cultures, but even back in the day, I sort of brought that up. But even having a sort of pipeline about what you would do and what you would consider and what the different avenues, depending on what way you do it, what the outcomes are, and using AI in that in terms of transcriptions and the sort of technological help that you can get, and what the sort of implications of that. So that was interesting. And,
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, we'll see what comes of it. But it was interesting to start on the Saturday, and by the Sunday night, you kind of had an 8,000 word journal article nearly there in one weekend. And you think about publishing and how long it takes. You know, it's crazy now what technology can do. Anyway, I don't want to go on about that because I do want to talk about movies, because there's a couple of films that I've seen a while ago and you've caught up. Well, one was a while ago, one was fairly recently. But so yeah, why don't you tell us about the two films that we discussed off mic?
So yeah, I was aware when I watched both of these that you'd seen them and really liked them. So and one is part of my end of year trying to catch up with stuff that's now available on streaming that sort of